On my last video, you heard how my travel plans changed because of the people I was traveling with. It was a good thing I had planned into my Google Maps those places that I truly wanted to see. So my plans didn't really change. What changed was that I was going sightseeing alone. And because of that, I decided to walk through the city of St. Augustine on my way to the distillery and the winery. These are two key tourist areas in St. Augustine that I did not want to miss. And because I was walking, I wanted to make sure that I got an early morning spot at the RV oversized parking in St. Augustine, which is free for RVers. It might be a 10-minute walk to the distillery from the RV parking on a good weather day like today. There are signs right before you enter the production area that warn you about the vapors, and they were right. The vapors were pretty strong. There is a lot to learn about the production of fine liquor, and they represent that really well here when you do your own personal tour. And by the way, they also have free tastings. The walk to the winery is not too far from the distillery. I walked there, and when I got there, I found that they had oversized parking that is great if you're visiting with an RV. On my way back to the RV for lunch and to check up on Muffin, I passed by the Flagler College, which was closed to tourists. I saw a lot of the city of St. Augustine walking on that day, and I made it a point to make a note in my mind that in future travels, I should definitely walk around more when I go to cities. After lunch, I took another walk to the George Street area of St. Augustine, where there is plenty of shopping and restaurants for tourists, a popular stop when visiting the area. At the end of George Street, I came upon the Cathedral Basilica, another one of the spots I added to my Google Maps. A very ornate church with its many depictions from wall to ceiling of the death of Jesus. I am not sure why so many churches are focused on presenting graven images of Jesus at his death. The resurrection should be always the focus, because you cannot have a Savior if he did not defeat the grave. And then I spotted the golden idol with the sun behind his head and thought that was odd. Little did I know at that time that there is a pagan god also named Jesus who is known as the sun god. I know that deception comes in many ways, and I can't verify this was the pagan sun god, but I know that this cathedral did not have the anointed feeling that you get when you walk into a truly spirit-filled church of the one and only true God, Yahuwah, also known as Yahweh. After sightseeing, I walked back to the RV and drove it through the city of St. Augustine to visit my next and last stop for the day, on my way to the Cracker Barrel for dinner and an overnight stay. My last sightseeing stop was Mission Nombre de Dios grounds, where the original founder of St. Augustine, Pedro Menendez de Avila's casket is. His mission was to bring the Christian faith to the native people of this land. With lots of history and a museum on the grounds, surrounded by well-landscaped walkways, the museum on the grounds had some very interesting Florida history to see. And this is also where you will find the first national shrine to Mary, Our Lady of La Leche. At the site is also a 208-foot stainless steel cross and an 11-foot bronze statue of the chaplain of Menendez fleet, Francisco Lopez de Mendoza. This was by far the highlight of my day. The 5 acres are truly a place of peace and prayer. The grounds are absolutely beautiful. The historians at the museum were very knowledgeable and took their time to explain the history with stories of the people and the missions who first came there. This is truly a sacred place of faith and serenity that you should visit, all for free and self-guided, and a perfect place for lunch. Hey, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.